Namaskar, I am Dr. Upasana, Assistant Professor, College of Agriculture Sciences, GMU, Muradabad. Today we will discuss about Principle of Food Science and Nutrition, which come under the course BAG 614 Principle of Food Science and Nutrition. So let's start with today's video. First of all, we will learn about what is food preservation. Food preservation is the technique to prevent food spoilage, to prevent food poisoning, and to prevent microbial contamination in food. The basic purpose of food preservation is to prevent food from these three effects: food spoilage, food poisoning, and microbial contamination is in food. These are the techniques which apply in food to protect the food from unwanted contamination. The contamination may occur at any stage like harvesting, processing, storage, transportation and cooking, and also it can develop at the time of handling the food. So these are the basic purpose of food preservation. All food preservation methods basically based upon a general principle of preventing or retarding the cause of spoilage, preventing food from the microorganism and retarding the growth of microorganism that cause the food spoiled. That is causes by the microbial decomposition. We can say that the self decomposition, enzymatic activity at the food in the food, and non-enzymatic reactions like browning, changing in the smell, chemical and oxidative reaction in the food, and the damage from mechanical causes, insect or rodents bites. So these are the basic causes uh, uh, of food contamination, which we have to prevent by applying the several method of food preservations. So what are the principles of food preservation? There are three principle of food food preservation. The first one is prevention or delay the microbial decomposition. That is the simple, either you can prevent the microorganism decomposition or you can delay the microbial decomposition. After that we can apply some technique or method to prevent the food. So this is the first method in which we prevent or delay the decomposition of microorganism. That is further divided into four types. First one is keeping out microorganism, in which we can apply the process of asepsis. Asepsis is the process in which we create an environment, or we can say an ambient environment, in which food or microorganism cannot enter the food. Second one is removal of microorganism. The simple method apply in this process, that is washing, filtration, uh, dehulling, and these are the process of microbial removal from the food. Third one is hindering the growth and activity of microorganism by applying the method of low temperature like freezing, drying, refrigeration. And fourth one is killing the microorganism by the apply of high heat like pasteurization, sterilization or irradiation. So these are the method of first principle, that is prevention or delay the growth of prevention or delay of microbial decomposition in food. The second one is prevention or delay the self decomposition of food. This is further divided in two types. First one is destroying or inactive food enzymes by the process of blanching, low temperature storage, chemical preservation or drying. In this process, we destroy or inactive the growth of food enzymes by the use of low heat methods basically. And second one is preventing or delay of chemical reactions by the use of antioxidants. We use the method in which we apply some antioxidant in the food, so that we can prevent the chemical reaction in food, and therefore we can delay the self decomposition of food. The third principle is prevention of Damage because of external factors such as insects, rodents, dust, odor, fumes, and other mechanical fire, heat, and water damage. So these are the other external factor which also decompose the food, such as insect bite, rodent bite, dirt, dust, fumes, mechanical damage, fire, heat, and water damage. So these also decompose the food. For example, uses of boxes and innovative packaging material, carton, shock absorbing materials, sealed light, vacuum packaging. So these are the method which we can apply for the damage of the food from external factors. So that's all with the principle of food preservation. Let's meet with the next presentation with its methods. Thank you.